Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today I am going to deliver a lecture of first year chemistry from my home Hafizabad on special demand. The topic of today's lecture is atomic orbital hybridization. It is from chapter 6 chemical bonding. Is orbital hybridization, intermixing of atomic orbitals having different energy and shape to form a new set of equivalent orbitals having same energy and shape is called orbital hybridization. Now, need of orbital hybridization. According to valence rule, valency is the total number of unpaired electrons in the outermost shell of an atom of an element. So, according to valence rule, valency of carbon atom is 2 because there are 2 unpaired electrons in the carbon atom in the ground state. So, we will promote one electron from 2s orbital to 2pz orbital because valency of carbon is 4. So, we will promote one electron from 2s orbital to 2pz orbital. This is called excited state of carbon atom. It has carbon has 4 valence electrons in its outermost shell, but their energy and shape is different. Look, this is the carbon atom. 1s orbital has lower energy, 2s orbital has higher energy, and 2p orbital has more high energy, and s orbital is spherical in shape while p orbital is double shape. So, this is called excited state of carbon atom, but these 4 carbon atoms, these four unpaired electrons are not equivalent. So, orbital hybridization has been developed to explain the equivalent tetravalency of carbon atom after intermixing of s and p orbitals. S and p orbitals, their shape and energy will become same, will become equal. This is the basic concept of orbital hybridization. My dear students, there are 3 types of orbital hybridization: sp3 hybridization, sp2 hybridization, and sp hybridization. sp3 hybridization. In sp3 hybridization, 1s and 3p atomic orbitals overlap to form 4 new hybrid orbitals. And in sp2 hybridization, 1s and 2p atomic orbitals overlap to form 3 new hybrid orbitals. While in the case of sp hybridization, 1s and 1p atomic orbitals overlap to form 2 new hybrid orbitals. In sp3 hybridization, no unhybridized orbital is produced, while in the case of sp2 hybridization, 1 unhybridized orbital will be produced, while in the case of sp hybridization, 2 unhybridized orbitals are produced. Now, the third difference is number 3. In sp3 hybridization, s character is 25%, while p character is 75%. While in the case of sp2 hybridization, s character is 33.33%, while p character is 66.67%. While in the case of sp hybridization, s character is 50% and p character is also 50%. Now the geometry. What is the geometry of sp3 hybridization? In sp3 hybridization, the geometry of methane and ethane molecules is tetrahedral, while geometry of ammonia molecule is trigonal pyramidal, while in the case of water, angular or bent geometry. In the case of sp2 hybridization, geometry of boron trifluoride and ethene is triangular planar, while in the case of sp hybridization, geometry of beryllium chloride and acetylene or ethine is linear. Now I will tell you the bond angle. The bond angle of methane or ethane is 109.5 between carbon-carbon atoms. In case of ammonia, bond angle is 107.5 because of the repulsion of bond pair and lone pair. Its bond angle will be reduced. I will tell you later on. In the case of water, the bond angle is further reduced to 104.5 degree because there are two lone pairs which are present on oxygen atom. So its repulsion between lone pair and bond pair is greater as compared to ammonia. So its bond angle is further reduced to 104.5. In the case of sp2 hybridization, the bond angle of boron trifluoride and both ethene is 120. In the case of sp hybridization, bond angle of beryllium chloride or acetylene gas is 180 degree. Now the examples of sp3 hybridization: methane, ethane, ammonia and water. In the case of sp2 hybridization, examples are boron trifluoride BF3 and ethene. In the case of sp hybridization, examples are beryllium chloride and acetylene. My dear students, now I will tell you the structures and geometry of sp3 hybridized molecules. Number one is methane. In methane, this is the geometry of methane, in which 1s and 3 p orbitals will overlap to form sp3 hybridized orbitals. All have same energy and same shape, and this is the central carbon atom, and these are the 4 hybridized orbitals and 1 hydrogen atom of this is the carbon atom, and 1 hydrogen atom will overlap here. Hydrogen has 1 electronic configuration, and sp3 hybridized, it is also sp3, sp3, sp3. And in this way, the bond angle between hydrogen, carbon and hydrogen is 109.5 and its shape is tetrahedral. Now the second structure is the geometry of ammonia molecule. In the case of ammonia, nitrogen has 7 electrons in its outermost 7 electrons. Atomic number of nitrogen is 7. Its electronic configuration is as follows: 1s2, 2s2, 2px, 2py and 2pz. Now we will promote 1 electron from 2s orbital to 2pz orbital, and in this way, in 2pz orbital there will be 2 electrons, and in 2s orbital there is only 1 electron, and in this 1s and 3 p orbitals will overlap and produce 4 sp3 hybridized orbitals. And this ammonia, this lone pair, it will be present on the nitrogen atom in the form of lone pair. These are the 4 hybridized orbitals of ammonia, and when nitrogen will combine with hydrogen, 1s1 of hydrogen, and in this way sp3 hybridized orbital will be produced, and its structure will become like this. This is the lone pair which is present on nitrogen atom due to the repulsion between lone pair and bond pair. These are the bond pairs. These are the bond pair and this is the lone pair. Due to the repulsion of lone pair and bond pair, the bond angle between in ammonia is reduced to 107.5. My dear students, this is the geometry of water molecule. This is the ground state of oxygen atom. 1s2, 2s2, 2px2, 2py, 1, 2pz, 1 electron, 2 unpaired electrons in oxygen atom, and we will promote 1 electron from 2s orbital to 2py orbital, and this is known as excited state of carbon atom, and this is the hybridized state sp3, sp3, sp3 and sp3, and this is the orientation of oxygen molecule in which these are 2 electrons in 2 electrons, these 2 electrons here, and here 1s orbital and 1s orbital, because there are 2 hydrogen atoms as well. One hydrogen atom is the electronic configuration is attached here and one hydrogen atom is here. This is sp3 and sp3. And my dear students, there are 2 lone pairs. Here there is no bonding will take place. This is the lone pair and this is the lone pair. There are 2 lone pairs which are present in water molecule. Therefore, its bond angle further reduced from 107.5 in the case of ammonia to 104.5 in case of water, and its structure is bent or angular. This is the structure of water molecule. Because of the presence of 2 lone pairs on water molecule, its bond angle is 104.5 degree.